So I've introduced a motion that calls on the city to make all expenditures publicly searchable online. And this, among other things, would include documenting reimbursements to city employees, accounting for all travel expenses, and providing information for purchases with city credit cards. This is what's commonly referred to as Google for government, and the logic is a pretty simple one. Here at City Hall, we should be operating in front of a window, not behind a closed door, and that is especially true when it comes to our spending. The impact of the policy that we're calling for, I think, will be threefold. One, it will allow citizens to be more informed on how tax dollars are being spent so that they can help us find waste. We're going to be facing a deficit this coming year, and we welcome and invite citizens to help us point out where's the wasteful spending happening. Two, it'll have a self-policing impact on how departments spend money when it's known that a whole lot of sunlight is going to shine on every expenditure that they make. And three, this is going to help save valuable employee time on public information requests, and so much of the information that's often requested will already be automatically accessible. Now, I do want to note that the city already has a general platform that begins to get at some of these measures, but there is a tremendous amount of improvement that needs to be made. It only lists expenditures above $2,000. Let me tell you that expenditures below $2,000 can add up. The city spent nearly $700,000 last year on travel alone. Where were these trips? What were they for? Especially on the taxpayer dime. To me, $700,000 feels like an excessive amount that we can rein in, so I think we need answers to that question, and that even if it's below $2,000, we still need some sunlight around that. They have the city of Albuquerque, where are your tax dollars going? Pretty clearly laid out. So it has expenditures for 2012 up to date. It does list the vendor, and whether it's a couple $100 or several $1,000s, you can see where the spending is actually happening. So I can tell you that Albuquerque city employee Alan Bax on February 22nd, 2012, very recently went to Washington, D.C. for a conference on minimizing use of force, and the plane ticket cost $401.20. We wouldn't be able to know that here in the city of Cincinnati.